Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Chosen Monet. I hope y'all having a good day. I just wanted to get on and make me a video for the day. I have to be more consistent. So while I'm doing some deep cleaning, organizing, there's a message on my mind. So this video is going to be about toxic family, generational curses, toxic grandparents, mainly the grandmother. Normally your grandparents won't be two toxic people. It'll normally be one or the other. So if your grandma is a narcissist, normally the husband is just not a narcissist, or vice versa, however that may go. Understanding if the head is a narcissist, like the grandmother of the family, then she is creating other narcissistic people. And whether you're a narcissist or not, just being associated with such family can sometimes make you get the karma from the narcissist, whether the narcissist receive it or not, because you're unaware of what's going on around you. That's why it's very, very important to always pay attention to what's going on around you. You can't just be in an area and you don't know what's going on. Like, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to pay attention to non-verbal behaviors, communications with certain individuals. It's very, very, very important to pay attention to how people treat you. It's very important to watch other people's faces, emotions when they're talking to you, because you can be around a group of people, or say relatives, and certain people are saying good things to you, but their facial expression is not lining up with what they're saying to you. And that's why it's very important to pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on around you. Meaning, like, how your cousins treat you around certain people. Like, say you're around the narcissist and a cousin. How does that cousin treat you? Does that cousin treat you kind of shady? Is that cousin, like, not giving you the same respect that they give their friends? Are they, because what's going on a lot nowadays, guys, is people are energy harvesting, and there is certain gatekeepers trying to give your energy to other people in their family that has done what the gatekeeper wanted them to do, what the narcissist want them to do. Because what a narcissistic person is someone that likes to control other people's decisions, energies. They're very toxic, malicious individuals. So you have to really pay attention. On top of that, other narcissists help other narcissists out. So you can be in a situation where you realize a certain person is a narcissist, and you just can't put your finger on it. But because you're around other narcissists, you might not be able to catch on as fast as you would naturally if you were around certain people, like calling it out with you. Which 9 times out of 10, that will never ever happen. What normally occurs is narcissists like to hide things, keep things swept under the rug, blackmail certain individuals. So you might have somebody that wants to step up, call the narcissist out, whatever the case may have you. But in reflect, that may not happen because they're scared that the narcissist might do something to them, or harm their children, or expose something in the past that someone may be embarrassed about but have moved forward with. Narcissists play a lot of dirty games. You have to really pay attention to your surroundings. You have to really pay attention to the misfortunate situations that occur to other people that has been around the narcissist in the past. So say you have aunts, or I'm going to use this example. Say you have some great aunts that never come around the family anymore, or you heard your grandmother, excuse me guys, this is just examples. You heard your grandmother talking about her sisters, but if that's your grandmother, her sisters is your great. So the great is a whole nother generation. So a lot of times when you're younger, you don't know about the older generation and what happened before you, because you were not here. And the narcissist, if that is your grandma, they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know what awful things that they done in their past. They want you to bring yourself down to their level and do the same thing to certain people. So, like, say the narcissist stole from their sisters, or the sister got into a situation where she went to jail. And sometimes good people can end up in a bad situation. It's life. But that person had money, right? Because they worked a job. And so being that they went to jail and then they had a job, they may need the narcissist, their sister that they trust, to cash some money. But I don't think that people really understand what you're doing when you put any type of power into a narcissist position. See, narcissists are already power hungry individuals as it is. So whenever you give them permission to do one thing, they're going to go ahead and do tons and tons of other things. So just to kind of get back to the money situation, this was a story about some girls that I learned about back in the day, and this is why I'm letting you guys know this example. It's based on a true story. So a narcissist basically cashed a check for a sister that ran into hard times. Later on, after the sister that was in jail got out, we was able to get a higher understanding that the narcissist had actually stole money from her. So there was probably a particular amount that the sister said, if you cash my check, I can give you this for that, and that's it. Now I would like the rest of my money, because no one wants to cash their check and leave all that money on a county phone or on county support. But in retro reflect, I do believe that when you have money in jail, you can get it back when you get out. But that's neither here or there. I don't like to speak on things that I haven't really went through. So let's just say, as hypothetically speaking. So basically, anywho, the narcissistic sister stole the lady money. Now, mind you, if someone is already in jail, they're already going through complicated time. The last thing they need to be doing is losing out on money, losing out on income. Anything like that is just critical to somebody. They're in, not the narcissist, the individual that was in prison. They're already going through tons of things, right? So the sister goes and cashes the check because the lady say, oh, go cash my check. I need A, B, and C. I got a kid. I have to do this. I have to do that. Mind you, the individual person that gave permission to the narcissist was not aware that the narcissist had ideas to also bless her kids with her sister money. See, that's how narcissists play. And the reason why I'm making this video is for educational purposes. This is to teach other people to, one, try to have some type of financial literacy, be a little bit wiser with certain things that you are experiencing in life, or say somebody else opened up about an experience that they went through. Instead of just talking back and forth, make a mental note so you can have clarity in the future that can occur to you. Now, mind you, a similar situation like this occurred with me too. And that's why it's so important to stay away from narcissists. Narcissists are very, very malicious, toxic, and manipulative. They will gaslight you. They will forbid you to tell your truth. They will humiliate you. They will have other flying monkeys ganging up against you. It's so much stuff that goes on behind the scene that finally, once you get on your feet, you're not going to have a easy time cleaning up everything that the narcissist did if you allow them to be in your life. That's why it's very, very important, if you can, remove yourself from the narcissist and get far away as possible from the narcissist. Don't look back. Don't worry about it. Whatever happens, happens. Leave good and well alone. Don't even try to get an understanding from the narcissist. Because I remember one time going through a similar situation with a narcissist. And, after I woke up, because that's what we have to do. You have to wake up. You have to be awoken to what is going on and what has been going on, so you can perceive better fortune for yourself. Because if you're just living in a life where narcissists are doing things to you, especially if you're around a toxic family dynamic, you're surrounding around a lot of people that has mental health problems, a lot of people that have low self-esteem, a lot of people that are aware of what they're doing, but I don't think that they understand how much pain they're putting the other person through, because they're not the ones that's going through it, and they have so many people gassing them up to keep doing these things, that it's really, really hard to be aware that you are ruining someone's life by basically stealing from them, lying on them, assassinating their character. The malicious intent to destroy somebody or be destructive is just, it's a whole nother level of dark energy that you do not want to cross that path. So if you can somehow understand what the narcissist is, what they're doing, and how big this situation is, you might can save a life. You might can save one of your children's life. You might can save yourself. But unfortunately, everybody's going to have to wake up to this one day. And they're going to have to want to, everyone in the family, they got to wake up to the situation, and they got to want to move forward in a healthy way. Like, if they don't see that the narcissist is doing anything wrong, they're not going to be aware that their life is being destroyed. Like, some people stay in family dynamics just off the strength, like, oh, I love my family, oh, but most families keep secrets. Most families keep tons of secrets that, certain people have took a lot of losses and failures in life for certain people to rise in their life. So think about it. The one person in the family that was the bright person, the happy person, the aware person, all of a sudden turns into this dark person. Let one of the toxic family members say this. It's not true at all. It's lies. They lie on the good people, and they destroy their character, and they destroy how other people see them based on lies. And that's why it's so important, whether it's your mother, your grandmother, to remove yourself. Like, there's so much content now online where you can see that this stuff is real, and you do not want to be around anybody that don't like you, even if it's a kid. At this point, we're in 2026. People are making conscious decisions to not like you, conscious decisions to destroy you, conscious decisions to disrespect you, conscious decisions to humiliate you. There's no reason to look back and say, oh my God, I love that particular person. I can't believe they're doing A, B, and C. You have to love yourself enough to be aware that that person has an issue that only they can fix. There's nothing you can do to fix them. And trust me, if they're hurting you, they're hurting others. So be aware of what's going on. Be aware. Be conscious. Be aware. Okay, guys, I'm going to make some more videos later. I have a few other things to do today, but I assumed it would be in my best interest to be consistent and post the videos today. So I hope this video finds you. If no one told you that they love you today, and I learned this from another YouTuber, this little saying, I just want to give you love. I want to give you hearts. I want to give you positive energy. If you're struggling, look for resources. If one community is not helping you get off or out of a bad situation, go to another community. Every few cities, there's another community. There's another county. You never know who needs you in their community and who is willing to help you. God moved people around in strange ways. And sometimes it's better to conform to a new community, vice versa, to conform and stay in a community that is not doing anything for you. And just because you go to another community does not mean you won't go through other things or other obstacles, but it does give you a little bit of wiggle room and a little bit of time to kind of figure out where it is that you want to go. Because, see, the narcissists will keep you so tied up in their toxic ways that you will look up and you won't been and done nothing in years but argue or feed the narcissist or help the narcissist family or argue with them, have police contact. And now once the police get involved, sometimes you have bad officers that is more than aware of the narcissist, and they're okay with the narcissist behavior. So there's nothing that they're going to do to help you. If anything, you're going to be the one that take that trip to the county. So be very vigilant with who you're entertaining in this season. Don't stay around no one that's disrespecting you. I don't care if it's a kid. You do not stay around toxic people. Toxic energy is not going to help you out in the long run. You have to want better. You got to be strong and wise to remove yourself. The more I learn the more you understand that no one's coming to save you. The only person that's going to save you is you. So if it's someone mistreating you, you have to remove yourself from them. You cannot just keep thinking that because it's family that it's okay. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if it does not feel good, it's not good. That's why you have feelings and emotions, so you can understand, everything that you need to know about life. That's why we have the five senses, so we can understand. Because if we didn't have that, then you wouldn't have a higher understanding. You would just have a lower vibration to where it's easier for you to be manipulated. But God gave you those five senses so you can understand. Like when you get that ill feeling in your gut, you know that certain people are toxic. You know that certain people are not healthy for you. So it does come a time where, you have to remove yourself from people. If you want better, you got to remove yourself. You got to do a whole 360 on them, okay? Say you and a narcissist is coming to a head. They trying to have a conversation. They see you from a distance. You need to somehow be turning around, heading the opposite direction, going about 90 over, getting away from that individual, because narcissists only come to steal, kill, and destroy. Steal, kill, and destroy. They're not coming to help you. They're not coming to see how you were doing outside of to know, have you elevated? How much better have you got? How much more do you know? What else could you tell them so they can help you become back in a situation that you've overcame or lose everything? Because remember, the narcissists, they have nothing to lose. They're ready to go bone for bone. Okay? They'll even go tooth for tooth. You cannot fight negative with positive. It's in science, it's in math, it's in real life. You cannot, it's not going to be a scenario where they say opposites attract. It's almost like it is what it is. Okay? Like you have ways that people operate, and certain things are just not healthy for everybody. So again, this is your girl Chosen Monet. I hope y'all have a good day. If you're dealing with someone toxic in this season, I'm praying for you. I need you to pray for you. I need you to look for different resources. If someone got you doing anything you're not supposed to be doing, you need to get out of that situation and heal. It's going to take some time to get back to who you were or how you should be. But if you do not go that extra mile, I don't know if you're going to be saved. If you want to be saved, you have to also fight. You cannot give up. You cannot give in. You cannot settle. You got to be a fighter mentally, physically, and spiritually. Amen? All right, now, y'all have a good day. It's your girl, Chosen Monet.